All right, everybody, welcome back. We're working on the Trx4 Sport High Trail. Today's winch day. I know I said in a previous video that I had a new bumper because I didn't like how flimsy the stock bumper was. And it turns out the Pro Scale winch from Traxxas. This is what I don't like about Traxxas. There's a lot of things I like. There's one thing that I don't. And it's their constant need for everything to be proprietary. So instead of just having the bolt position in the bottom of the winch where every other RC winch's bolt pattern is, they had to change it so that you can't use their winch with anything else without a bunch of modification. That's crap. Just embrace the hobby and you'd be able to, people be able to buy your winch for non-Traxxas items. It's a good winch. Just quit with the proprietary crap. So anyway, enough with that rant. This was the bumper that I wanted to use. It is metal. But again, this bolt pattern right here doesn't accept the Traxxas bolt pattern. Now I do have a worn winch which has this adapter plate to make this mount work, and this bolt pattern on this adapter plate also doesn't line up with a Traxxas winch. So I mean, could I get the stuff to make this work? Absolutely, but we'll save this for another project. So this is what we're running. This is the stock stock bumper for this truck. It is flimsy, like I said. The winch adds a little bit of stability or whatever, makes it a little better, but that's what we're doing. I do have to cut this excess tail off. We could do that right now. That's probably off camera. Here's your free spool button. Very nice. Okay. Cut that extra tail off. We didn't need that. And then I've got this metal worn fair lead that does mount to the Traxxas front bumper. So that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. So what we need to do, this winch comes with this adapter plate to screw in where the fake winch goes. So here's the fake one that comes just kind of like the scale look, I guess. So it comes with this plate to wrap around there, and then these screws are screwing into the front of the winch, holding it all in place. So now we need to deal with our wiring. So this is the antenna for the remote, and then this is the JST plug, which just goes. So I don't need to get into the receiver for this. We've already made those connections, and then that Y splitter that I talked about in a previous video, this just plugs into that Y splitter and it's powered. But we do need to figure out how we want to route these wires. because I don't want the body constantly rubbing there. Let's I'm gonna pull this mount off quick and take a look at what's going on behind here. That's on there pretty good, honestly. So I think if I do that, there, and now they're kind of pulled back out of the way, so when I put the body on, now the question will be, do I have enough wire to reach? Absolutely. Okay. So then this antenna wire, I'm looping through the bumper mount. And then let's just check fitment here. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I see what I did. That's no big deal. I'll fix that. But that looks pretty good. Fits nice. So now we need to make the necessary wired connections. So what I did here was I accidentally looped my winch around that wire there. Okay. So now we have another Y connector. Lots of splitters going on here in this particular build, but it's okay. Little Traxxas fair lead, that's kind of cool. But so we need to, the BEC ran over to the XL5 with a Y splitter. Now we're going to Y split again. And that will give us plenty of wire to get to the winch. And then we have one remaining plug, which is gonna be for our light kit. So, excellent. And then obviously once we're all wrapped up here, we will clean all this up. Everything will, all these wires and all this mess will get tidied up and zip tied and loomed in place where it's supposed to be. And we have zip ties and hardware and things to help with all of that. So that's nice. Okay. You do get a remote. I'll need a little lanyard for this. I like to do the lanyard just through this loop, and then this winch will just, or this controller will just hang off the remote and always be there. So let's do a powered test and take this slack back in the shot. Cool. Yeah, So the winch works. So, I mean, there we have it. That's Traxxas's Pro Scale winch installed. I'm really liking this truck. I'm trying to get this thing done because, you know, I really want to go get this thing on the trail. So, all right, that's enough of that. Sorry, this one was kind of all over the place. The winch install is really easy. Mount it to your bumper, loop the hook through the fair lead and tie a new knot, and run the plug to an available little red JST connector inside of a Traxxas vehicle, and you're good to go. Super easy, super simple. So thanks for watching. Light kit's next, so stay tuned for that.